So, one of the things that I've overheard is that somebody said I was raised with like a silver spoon in my mouth. And the truth is, that's not at all the case. I was raised in a very dysfunctional alcoholic home. It was chaotic, it was confusing. Um, there were a lot of fights that broke out. Sometimes I didn't know if I even wanted to come home because of the chaos. And even my 2 years of high school, my last 2 years of high school, I lived homeless out of my car with my small child. And I still got my high school diploma, and I didn't have nothing. There were days I didn't know what I was going to eat. I honestly didn't know what the next day looked like. And I had days that I couldn't talk to nobody about what I was going through. And I thank the Lord because my child had everything he needed throughout that period, and that we were carried by the good Lord all the way through that. And even with my drinking, I still kept praying to God. And you know, the blessings of it is that God is close to the brokenhearted. And I wasn't raised with rich or fancy things, and we really didn't have a whole lot. I actually have 5 siblings. There's 5 of us total. And so my dad did the very best he could. He was a single parent. My mother left when I was 2. She was out on the streets using dope, and I had my grandmother that raised me. And if it weren't for certain situations, I would have been probably a foster child. And so, you know, life's not fair for nobody. And life is what you make of it. And sometimes hitting rock bottom is the best thing. And starting over and rebuilding and starting over and rebuilding. And, you know, I get to celebrate my double digits of 10 years this July. And I will make it because the good Lord is for me. And I'm praying for other people to succeed in their sobriety. Even the people that hurt me, I want to see them succeed. I want them to get the program. I want them to get good things in life, the best that this life has to offer. And you can't read a book, you know, judge a book by its cover, because you don't know where people come from or the walks of life. And I've had to earn every single bit of things that I've walked through and things that I've earned and what I've built, and I earned every bit of it. I worked for every dollar, every dime. And then when there's nothing, God still provides, and this life doesn't get me down. And, you know, Jesus loves. God bless.